This is the latest addition to the Smart family. It's an all-electric, 100% electric drive Smart fortwo. As you can see, the differences basically are cosmetic on the outside, and those are green tritium cell and green wheels and green accents on the mirrors. Other than that, the physical appearance of the car looks very similar, nearly identical to the gas-powered car. Without those green clues and the little badging on the rear of the car, you'd really not know if this was a gas or electric car. Sitting still, of course. The interior of the car even looks the same as the gas-powered car. Again, more green accents. The differences are in a couple of gauges up here. The one on the left there is a state of charge gauge. It tells you how much juice the car actually has in it, or how much battery life you have. And on the right is a performance meter telling you how much draw you're currently pulling from the battery and how much you're regenerating under braking or putting juice back in the battery. But other than that, the car is basically the same car. Pretty remarkable. The back of the car is similar, almost identical to the gas-powered car. As you can see, the same storage capacities on the inside. No interior volume was lost with the electrification of the Smart car. The difference is the Smart fortwo electric car comes with its own power cord. It runs on 110 and 220. As you can see here, I'm holding up the 220 out like your dryer or your stove, but it also has an adapter to run on a 110. And they're saying pre-production models or production cars may have the ability to run on 440, but however, that is not quite yet confirmed. To charge the electric car, basically you just take the plug, the blue plug here, as you can see. And where the old fuel door used to be to plug in your gas, now, I don't know if you can catch that, I'll try and zoom in on it, is now the receptacle for the charging unit. Now the Smart fortwo has all of its charging systems on board, so there's nothing you really need to purchase for your house, like a charging station. All you really basically need is a 110 or 220 outvolt in your garage within about 12 feet of the car, and you'll be able to charge your car up anytime. Okay, so let's go for a drive in an electric car. I'm going to turn the car on. You can kind of hear a bunch of whirring and noises and clicks and relays going on. You'll see my gauges up here. The state of charge is about 99%, nearly 100, and I'm currently not drawing any voltage because the car is basically static. Okay. All I'm going to do is put the car down in here, stick it in drive. As you can see, just like a normal car. Of course, the weird thing about an electric car is there's no noise. It's silent. Okay, I'm in drive. All I have to do now is push on the gas. And just like that, we're driving our electric car. It kind of feels a little bit like a very powerful golf cart. It's definitely a unique sensation, something that you will get used to, but it still is it's thrilling, I would have to say. Not having a gas combustion engine rattling around in the background, no fumes, no just no mechanical noises, just an interesting whirring sound. Okay, I'm going to put you in the cradle now. Pull out into traffic. In no time at all, we're doing, let's see, I'm doing about 40 miles an hour right now. The interesting thing about a smart car is electric motors develop, electric smart cars develop a lot of torque, basically at 0 RPMs. So electric motors have an advantage over gas cars because they have all that low end grunt relatively quickly. So we're going to up over a slight grade right now. We're going to hit a pretty steep hill. Those of you who are familiar with the Portland area are going to know this hill pretty quickly. We're going to turn right here on Walker and go up this steep hill. Try and keep the gauges so you can kind of see how everything's working. Now, see, the performance meter is now in the green. That means I'm generating power as opposed to pulling power out of the car. Speed right now, in this particular car, I'm still running kilometers an hour, so I have to do some calculations. So we're doing about 40 miles an hour right now. As I hit the brakes, you can kind of hear the engine developing the regenerative braking or using the motor. You can see the gauge here as I hit the brakes, how it regenerates. Now when I get on gas, it takes off again. Go around the corner here. Through the light. Then back to zero. Again, the eerie part is it's silent. Jump on the freeway. This is what everybody has anxiety about, is taking an electric car on the freeway. This car has a reported top speed of about 62 miles an hour. As you can see here, I was easily able to pull into traffic and keep up with traffic. This is a freeway we're actually on right now. And when we come to a stop, silence. So here we go, we continue on our test drive, trying to keep the gauges in the frame. Speeds now are about, again, 40 miles an hour. And there you go, a test drive in the new all-electric Smart fortwo.